Good morning, everyone. We will be starting the session in next 5 to 7 minutes. Thank you for your patience.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
I would request everyone to please mute their mics. We'll be starting shortly. Thank you for your patience.
Okay.
A very warm welcome to one and all present. My name is Anjali Singh, and I am a first year student of MBA IB batch at Symbiosis Institute of International Business. I'll be presenting the beautiful journey of SIIB along with my colleague and co host, Mr. Mukund Parashar. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the highly anticipated webinar on, of course, IB, but the path. A captivating session designed to guide you through the nuances of programs, careers, trajectories, and peer perspectives at SIIB. Today, we are privileged to have our esteemed faculty unravel the opportunities and pathways that awaits you, shedding light on how to shape your future with clarity and purpose. I'm honored to introduce you to our eminent panelists and faculty at SIIB. Kindly welcome aboard Dr. Dharmesh Mishra sir. From having a vast experience of teaching and training for companies both India and overseas, Sir heads the Department of Human Resource Management at SIIB. Thank you for joining in, sir. Next, we are joined by Dr. Sujata Jha ma'am. From being a reviewer of many international journals to researching around areas of technology, adoption, and sustainability consumption behavior, ma'am heads the Department of Marketing at SIIB. Moving on, we are joined by Dr. Krishnamurthy Inamala sir. With over 20 years of rich experience in the field of management, sir heads the Department of Supply Chain Management at SIIB. Thank you for joining, sir. We are also joined by Dr. Neha Patwardhan ma'am. With diverse teaching experience of 10 plus years in national and international universities, ma'am is an assistant professor in the Department of Finance at SIIB. Thank you for joining in, ma'am. Next, we are joined by Dr. Ravi Sharma sir. From being a researcher at Indian Institute of Forest Management during his research tenure, having a 12 plus years of experience in higher education, Sir is an assistant professor at Sustainability Management Program at SIIB. Thank you for joining in, sir. Next, we are honored to welcome Mr. Sushant Malik, sir. With over 4.5 years of experience in teaching, Sir is an assistant professor of MBA Agribusiness program in SIIB. Now, let me help you understand a long but strong journey of SIIB through a small presentation. So the Symbiosis Institute of International Business that we see today actually started in the year 1992 with the flagship course in foreign trade that came to existence. Next, in the year 2001, Symbiosis International Institute of International Business moved to a broader scope of international business. And in year 2004, a specialized agribusiness program was introduced in response to industry's growing demands. In the year 2009, MBA in Energy and Environment was introduced by SIIB. In the year 2010, SIIB got its own state-of-the-art infrastructure, and in the year 2024, sustainability management was introduced in place of energy and environment to cater the needs of the industry. Moving on. Here are some of the rankings awarded to our institute, which namely has SIU ranked 42 in Southern Asia and 23rd in India QS ranking. SIB also ranked as 41st best B school by Business Today and has a NAC accredited ranking of A++ grade. We have also got a second prize in educational institution in Maharashtra by Maharashtra Energy Development Agency for energy excellence. Moving on, the programs offered by the university are MBA in International Business, MBA in Agribusiness, and MBA in Sustainability Business.
Good morning, everyone. So, if you're a student who opts for MBA in International Business at SIIB, you will be studying the following generic subjects. For example, Global Business Environment, Trade Finance and Forest Risk Management, International Commercial Law, International Marketing, Export Import Management, and Global Strategic Management. There are four specializations that are offered on the BA in International Business, which are Finance, Marketing, Supply Chain Management, and Human Resource Management. So, if you look for finance, you will be studying financial risk management, commercial finance, security analysis, and portfolio management, financial statement analysis, business valuation, wealth management, commercial banking, mergers and acquisitions, advanced project finance structuring, investment banking, behavioral finance, and financial modeling. The very modern and very force will be scope of the industry's demand. On the other hand, if you are someone who works for marketing, you will be studying subjects like brand management, customer relationship management, B2B marketing, product management, marketing models, and marketing innovation, international marketing, consumer behavior, marketing of financial services, services marketing, marketing in emerging economies, and retail marketing. If you opt for supply chain specialization, you will be studying retail distribution and logistics, international logistics, supply chain performance measurement, advanced supply chain management, advanced operations management, and advanced project management, along with technology and supply chain, sustainable supply chains, operations planning and scheduling, sales operations management, supply chain risk and reliability management, and warehouse management. The last specialization is the human resource management. The courses offered under this particular specialization are international human resource management, conflict and negotiations, leadership and capacity building, HRD instruments, social media and human resource management, investor relations, Indian ethos and values for management, employment-related laws, China analytics, talent acquisition, organizational development and change, and performance management systems. The placement facts and figures for MBA in international business are for the summer internships, the highest stipend stood at 1,65,000 INR, whereas the average stood at 40,413 INR. For the final placements, the highest package was 24.6 LPA, the average was 13.51 LPA, and the median package stood at 12.65 LPA. Some of the prominent and regular recruiters for the international business course are Accenture, Deloitte, Asian Paints, EY, L&T Finance, Infosys, ICICI Bank, Federal Bank. So you will see a mix of all types of companies. We have consulting, we have finance, we have marketing companies, etc. Some of our other recruiters are PwC, TVS, Michael Page, Nestle, Tata Advanced Systems, Suzlon Energy, Zomato, Schindler, among many, many others. So if you're someone who's worried about placements and the types of companies that visit your campus, clear not, or the placements team here is very good.
Now we are moving on to the course of MBA Agribusiness Management. The courses offered under MBA Agribusiness Management are as follows: Introduction to Agriculture, Agri Supply Chain Management, Agriculture Economics, Agri Input Marketing, Agriculture Finance, Agri Commodity Market. And here are some more courses. Other courses such as Agri Import Export Management, Agri Retail Management, Export Potential Analysis for Agri Products, New Product Development in Agriculture, Management of Agriculture Collective, Processing and Value Chain in Agriculture. Moving on, the summer internship stands as follows. The highest stipend is 77,000, the average stand is 39,642, and the medium stand is 33,000. Whereas the final placement highest package stand is 16.18 LPA, average package stands at 10.04 LPA, and so on. You can see on the screen. Moving on, the recruiters for agribusiness management, and as you can see, many of the recruiters are here. I would like to name some: ITC Limited, One Lattice, Federal Bank, Avanti Finance, LT Foods, Grant Thornton, Diversey, ESAF, and many more. Next, we have MBA in Sustainability Management. The courses offered here are Sustainability Standards, Application Analysis and Reporting, Sustainable Supply Chain, ESG and Sustainable Finance, Climate Change Impact on Business and Society, and much more. Moving on, there are some more courses that would be very useful for you if you're opting for sustainability management, such as energy analytics, renewable energy resources, energy audit, and energy management. Moving on to the summer internship of sustainability management, the highest stipend stand at 55,000, whereas the average stipend stand at 38,133. The final placements are as follows: highest being 15.95 LPA, whereas average package was 11.81 LPA for the last year. Here are some of the recruiters for sustainability management, such as Infosys, EY, PwC, Tata Motors, KPMG, Adani, Incorp, Safira, and much more. There are
Because SIIB is an institute that specializes in international business, we make sure to leave no stone unturned to provide our students with the best international global exposure. And in order to achieve that, we have partnered with institutions all across the world, some of which are the Berlin School of Economics and Law, also known as BSEL, based in Germany. In 2011, SIIB started its own climate exchange program in which selected students would be the 4 semesters would be BSEL. The second example would be the Leeds University that is based in the United Kingdom. We have partnered with them to provide the students with a semester exchange program in which selected students would be to spend one entire semester from March to July in the Leeds University in the United Kingdom. The third example would be the University of British Columbia based in Canada. In 2019, UCIB started its very own Vancouver exchange program partnership, an intense 4-week program that gives the students the opportunity to get knowledge of the work culture and management practices in Canada. For more information on our international academic collaborations, make sure to visit our website at www.ucib.ac.in. These are some of our industry collaborations. For example, the first one is we have SAP University Alliances. So SAP is the global standard for ERP processes, which stands for Enterprise Resource Planning Software. We help our students by preparing them in advance for the ERP ecosystem, which is the industry demand of the hour. We also have partnerships with the Indian American Chamber of Commerce and Bloomberg. So for all of the finance enthusiasts out there, Bloomberg is going to be a big friend in the next 2 years. It really provides you with real-time financial data, insights, and analytics from all over the world, helping you making informed decisions. We also have partnerships with Grant Thornton. So SIIB is proud to introduce the Lean Six Sigma Advanced Green Belt Certificate for its students. The Six Sigma certification stands as a true testament to SIIB's dedication for industry readiness in our students. For more information on the industry collaborations, please visit our website. I repeat again, at www.ecib.ac.in. The infrastructure at SIIB looks like a state-of-the-art Wi-Fi enabled campus, a well-equipped Bloomberg terminal, a well-equipped computer lab, comprehensive knowledge center, a large collection of books and magazines, a well-maintained sports arena. And for all fitness enthusiasts, we have a swimming pool and a gymnasium and a dedicated sports arena as well. So if you're wondering what all amenities the campus offers, you are sorted out. The big concepts like SIIB are the mentor-mentee program, in which all of the students are assigned one faculty mentor who guides them through their 2 years of rigorous MBA. Bloom Material, partnerships with Coursera and SWAM courses, workshops and grooming processes, alumni mentorship program, which we'll be looking into deeply in the next few slides, live projects, and value-added courses. We also have GRI, which stands for uh, Global Report Global Reporting Initiatives, which is powered by KPMG, and it is the most widely used and accepted standard for sustainability reporting, which is very essential for all the MBA sustainability students.
Thank you for such a vivid information, Mukund. Now it's time to glance upon our alumni network with a pool of over 5,000 plus alumni network. SIB is always proud to mention our illustrious alumni. So to name a few here, we have Naveen Chandani sir, Pine Labs India President, issuing business. Sudeshna Banerjee ma'am, Data Management Executive, Wells Fargo. Harmanpreet Oberoi Danfor, Senior Global Product Manager at US. Bimal Panjwani, AgriVijay founder and CEO, India, and many more that you can see on your screen for yourself. Here are some more alumni network that we can see on the screen, such as Ms. Tanya Sharma Murema, Managing Director, Partner Energy, Midstream Accenture Canada, Auntie Narayanan, Vice President, Market Strategy Sales for San Francisco, California, Atul Barvesa, Vice President, Head Supply Chain Operation, Reliance Digital Retail Limited, Ranjit Kompi, Sir, Vice President and Head HR, Reliance New Energy Power Electronics Limited. Moving on. We have this very special alumni mentoring session. So what happens here is, as I told you, that we have a pool of approximately 5,000 plus alumni networks. So each student is allotted a alumni wherein they can connect with the alumni for any problems that they are facing. The alumni also guide them through the journey of the course and the internship along with the placement. The alumni is there for the student for the 2 year course of time, and they help the student all throughout the journey, telling them that this time shall pass through, and they will sail with good colors. Now, moving on, there are core functional committees. As every college has some of the committees, we also have 4 core committees to be named. Corporate relations teams that looks after the placement and student relations. Public relations and media committee that looks after the PR and media of the college. Then comes on alumni relations teams that holds tight the alumni relations, and then comes your admissions committee team that makes the admissions process smooth and helps you guide through your journey to SIIB. Moving on. Committees as SIIB, Student Activity Committee SPASH, Sports Committee for sports enthusiasts, ISR Committee Kshitij for ISR activities, ESL Committee for budding entrepreneurs. Next, we are here with clubs at SIIB. If you are an international business enthusiast, you may join IB Club. If you are finance enthusiast, you might join FinEquity Club. If you're interested in marketing, then you might join Markediction Club. Same goes for HR Connect. Drishyam is for acting enthusiasts. Arohan is for SCM enthusiasts. And Energy and Environment Club are for the people who want to explore energy and environment field. Agribusiness Club is for the students who are part of agribusiness management. RAG is for ones who are well versed with singing, and iBeats is for the dancers out here. Moving on. We have a lot of events that happen at SIB. Some of them are induction program of what that happens when you join the college. You have approximately 15-day event wherein it's ice-breaking session wherein you can talk to your peers and have a good bonding with them. There is a foundation day with celebrating the legacy of SIB, leadership series, a flagship event of SIB wherein a lot of industry leaders come and interact with you, take up your questions and clear your industry related doubts. Here we have Anusmriti, where we welcome our alumni and we host a grand session for them. Agribusiness Summit is also there every year, wherein agribusiness experts are there and they connect with you regarding the issues of agribusiness and industry demands that occur year to year. There is an induction program and an outbound session. Igniscence is our cultural fest committee that of course conducts fest every year and lets you enjoy enjoy every moment of your college life. NECON is an energy and environment conclave that is organized by Energy and Environment Department. Next, if you are still having any questions, please feel free to contact us. We are always happy to share the legacy of 32 years of SIIB. You can also join us on SIIB admissions page on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and even Twitter. For more clearer information and any queries that you want us to answer, you can also scan these WhatsApp and Telegram scans and join us immediately. I'll be leaving you with this for a few seconds so that you can all take out your phones and scan the codes here on your screen. I would request you all, whosoever wants to clear their doubts, can join these groups. We update these groups on daily basis so that you can get updates at real time. I hope you must have scanned the codes and you are part of our SIIB family. Thank you, and kindly drop your queries in the chat box. I think the floor is open for your questions. Thank you all for joining in.
Thank you, Mukul and Anjali, for a wonderful presentation. And now it's time for the question and answers. Participants can throw in their questions and the faculties will be answering that with their expertise.
May I know what is the fee structure?
Hi, Pavan. Good morning. Can you please repeat your question?
Good morning, sir. May I know the fee structure, sir?
Yeah, sure. You can visit website for that and I'll be letting you know in the comments in the inbox as well. Thank you, Pavan.
What is the cutoff, sir? Safe cutoff for this SIIB?
So let me introduce you one of the faculties to answer this. Dr. Dharmesh sir, can you please answer this question?
Okay, Pawan, yeah. Pawan, the cutoff would depend upon, of course, the difficulty level which you've encountered in the exam, right? And it varies every year, right? Okay, and of course, there is no safe cutoffs, right? Because every year you have a lot of students who are writing these exams. So when the paper is difficult, of course, if you like answering difficult papers, uh, then the cutoff would be slightly lower. But if the paper is easy for everyone, the cutoff generally moves higher, right? So I would not put in a safe cutoff, right? Because it would vary like other exams, like CAT as well. So it would also depend upon how you wrote your exam and whether have you been a consistent performer over a period of time, right?
Also, Pavan, the cutoff varies for our courses. So IB, AB, and SM has different cutoffs.
Which program are you applying for, Pawan, by the way?
Can you please repeat the same question, sir?
Yeah. Which program are you applying for, Pawan? Are you applying for international business, agribusiness, or energy environment?
International business, sir.
International business, right? So the international business, of course, would have the highest cutoff, and then the other two programs would be there. But yes, the individual cutoffs would vary upon how the overall group of students have written it, right? Okay. Thank you. But you can always look at by your secondary research that what has been the cutoff last year and even before that. And I'm sure the students here would inform you about last year's and before that in your chats, in your WhatsApp group, right?
Thank you, sir. I hope, Pavan, you have got your answer.
Yes, sir. I got it, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Welcome. Moving on to the next question. We have, yeah, Soumya has asked, please elaborate us on sustainability courses offered. So can I have Mr. Sushant Malik, sir?
I think Dr. Ravi Sharma will be able to answer that particular question.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I will take this question. Sustainability management, earlier this course in 2009, we introduced that as energy environment program. 2024 recently, we have transitioned this program to a new cover, which is sustainability management, to address and align our program structure with the requirements of the industries. What their requirements are and what is the current trend in energy and environment sector. So to align it with the current trends, we have renamed it as sustainability management course. To give you a broad idea on sustainability management program structure, so as already mentioned in the presentation also by Mukund, that it will cover general management aspect as well, that will remain there. But predominantly, we will focus on energy, environment, and sustainability as a key thrust area when we deal with the structure, when we deliver the structure. So you will get through all these three domains basically. And apart from these structure, there will be a lot of field work, internships, working with you will get opportunity to work with industries in collaboration, and you will be engaged with different experiential learning projects where you will have a hands-on on different practices like auditing, management in energy environment sector, as well as working on ESG and other disclosure practices. So any specific question related to that, I'm open to answer. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for answering the question. So there is another question Mac is asking, is agriculture background necessary for MBA and agribusiness? So I will kindly request Shashank sir to answer this query.
Okay, thank you, Mehak. No, agri. So, of course, having an agri background helps, but no, it is not compulsory to have an agri background for doing an MBA in agribusiness. We do have students with diverse backgrounds like economics, BCom, food technology, general BTech, etc. And we do offer bridge courses for the students who are from non-agri background. The courses are introduction and advances in agriculture. So those courses help you to be at par with the students who have already done an agri course. So no, the clear-cut answer is no, it is not compulsory to have an agri background to do an MBA in agribusiness management.
Thank you so much, sir, for clearing the doubts. So anybody who is from any graduation specialization can join agribusiness MBA. So there is one more question, sir, that what are the opportunities or job roles offered by MBA in agribusiness? So what are the opportunities that SIIB offers,
Yes.
sir?
Yes, the beauty of agribusiness program is that we do offer very diverse job roles in the field of agriculture and agribusiness. The job roles are usually related to agricultural finance firms, agri input firms, agri commodity firms like ADM, NCDX, or consultancy firms. It can be consultancy related to agribusiness, cooperatives, etc. Banking firms. We do have some of the recruiters which are from digital agricultural technology, even policy making firms like FDVRC, NCCF in the area of cooperative. So the job roles are diverse and aligned with some of the let's say background or some of the core domain of agribusiness.
Thank you for the vivid description, sir. So from banks to policymakers, everywhere MBA and agribusiness students are required.
Yes.
I can watch from sir's answer. So moving on to next question. This is a bit long question. I think it will go to Dr. Inamula, sir. So the question is that I'm a BCom professional accounting graduate. I'm interested in starting a warehouse business in the future after gaining the necessary experience. I would like to know whether a commerce graduate like me would be able to understand the syllabus of MBA operations or MBA supply chain and logistics, because I have seen that usually engineering graduates take up MBA operations and supply chain. Will there be many engineering terms or words, and how is it is the scope of MBA operations regarding job opportunities. So, Dr. Krishnamurthy, sir, I would like to request you to take up this question, please. So, the student is asking that he's
Yes,
from a,
got it.
yeah, yes, sir.
So in fact, MBA IB as one of the specialization is the supply chain. If you're an engineer, actually you have an edge in terms of understanding the technical aspects. But as such, there is no requirement of MBA program where you need to be an engineer for this. So technical jargon is aligned with the business so that even you are a commerce graduate, you will be able to understand it. So we deal with many case studies that help you understand the concepts easily. So it is not necessary that you must be an engineer to pursue supply chain. And moreover, not only in one line of supply chain, you could go for the job opportunities. Depending on your background, like you said, you have a commerce, right? I think accounting background. So you could easily trace out what is happening in the industry across different portfolios. So may it be like a logistics, or it may be the core of warehousing, materials management, or down the line quality aspects like quality management, Six Sigma, or if you are a little bit technical expertise like Excel, or for that matter, computer knowledge related to certain softwares, then ERP is another line to pursue. So there are different verticals within the supply chain. The advantage for engineers, I could say that it is the line that they have. Like, let's say suppose if somebody is a mechanical graduate, let's say suppose, so they know the auto industry better than the common science graduate. So that way they have a little edge, but I don't say that it is not for the others. Okay, so definitely you have a chance to pursue, provided you show the interest in the line of industry. Okay.
Thank you so much, sir, for answering the question. Sumit Verma in the chats is asking, I do not have any work experience and I do not have any specialization in economics. So am I still able to take IB as my specialization? So is there any certain eligibility criteria or is there some restriction on students? So how does it work? So I think Suchita ma'am and Neha ma'am would be able to answer the question. Ma'am, can you please take up that question?
Yeah, this is regarding, he is asking about AB or IB,
Ma'am, about international business, IB.
international business. Okay. Now, with respect to finance, as such, the same question asked with respect to supply chain also holds with respect to finance. Normally, it is seen that, the accounting students find it easy to grasp the finance knowledge, but it is not at all required at all because we do offer basic courses, which will bridge the gap like basics of accounting, basics of financial management, and then in the second or third semester, actually the technical or core courses with respect to finance specialization will start. So we give enough time to the students to understand the domain, and if you have interest in that particular domain, then automatically, because we have many students in the past who are from the architectural background, who have the medical background, who have arts background, and they had done very well in the domain of finance. So with respect to finance, obviously the students having, the commerce background or engineers, they have edge because they have good mathematical aptitude, they are good with numbers, but it is not at all required at all. So we ensure that in the first semester, to the non-commerce students, we also offer, we also assign buddies to the students, non-commerce students, with the commerce students so that they understand the domain. Right.
Yeah, to add on to what Neha ma'am has talked about, I think I would like to add on like the first semester of the program is giving you a brief on all the subjects. So whether you come from any domain, you are getting accustomed with all the different terminologies of management, you are getting aware of all the different domains. So it's making you at one level, everyone comes to one level in the first semester. And then making you aware of the international business related domain, wherein we organize a lot of guest lectures, we had alumni interactions, and wherein you get to know about the international operations as well. So overall, whatever is your domain, when you get into the first semester, all are coming to a par level, and then you are getting into a specific domain area of yours. I hope we could answer your question. Thank
Thank
you.
you so much, ma'am. Thank you for the answer. So I can see a question on YouTube Live by Ms. Priyanka. The question says that, ma'am, I want to interact with the students who pursue agribusiness management at SIIB and how it's possible. Along with that, she has also added that I have done my graduation in agriculture, but now 1 year gap in profile with no work experience. Would that affect my placements? So, Sushant Malik, sir, I would just request you to take up the question, please.
Okay, so you can share the WhatsApp and Telegram link with them, and the student can interact with the current SIIB students. So to answer to the question in which the student has asked that if there is a gap, would it affect the scores? So usually there are additional marks if the student has an experience, but there are no negative marks if the student has a gap. And having a background in agriculture itself gives an added advantage to the student in terms of the background requirement marks. So slight advantage. So I think the question is answered.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much, sir. I hope your question has been answered, Priyanka. Next question I can see is by Astha Swami. So she's asking, what are the different job opportunities provided at SIIB if I choose MBA in finance? I do not have a background in finance. Will I be able to switch to MBA finance, and how is the curriculum? Dr. Neha, ma'am, I would like you to take up the question, please.
Yeah, thank you. So, as said earlier, that what job profiles normally the students get as SIB. So we have a very diverse diverse job profiles. Mainly, the core finance job profiles are from investment banking, merchant banking profiles, credit lending profiles, risk management profiles. With respect to international finance, the profiles are like forex management, treasury management, derivatives, which comes under the umbrella of risk management. Also, many job profiles are being offered in the banking industry, that is from the financial institutions side, right? That is, many banks are our regular recruiters. Also, now since fintech is the buzzword right now, so many students who have work-ex, like those who are engineers, they do get jobs in sync with the fintech domain. And there are also many job opportunities in the credit rating agencies side. So we have a very diverse background and project finance. So to summarize, the profiles are mostly investment banking, risk management, forex, treasury management, financial institutions side, and credit agencies side. So these are the job profiles. And and answering to your second question, that can you select finance as a specialization? As mentioned earlier, in the first semester, you will get an idea that whether you are inclined towards this subject or not, right? Whether you are liking it or not. So we have 4 to 5 clubs at SIB, like as mentioned in the presentation, marketing club, finance club, IB club, uh, and so on. So through the clubs as well, you will get an idea. So the things which are not discussed in class, which are not directly related to the curriculum, are being discussed in the club activities. So you get to interact with your seniors as well, to your peers as well, right? Who have the commerce background, that whether you'll be able to do it, you're finding it interesting or not. So we will ensure in the first semester by offering you the basic courses, right? We will ensure that you get all the required knowledge with respect to finance, and then of course it depends on your interest. But as such, there is no eligibility that you should have a commerce background to select finance as a specialization. You can definitely go for it if you have interest in that. Right.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Astha, I hope your question has been answered to your satisfaction. Soumya in the chat box is asking, what kind of marketing projects or case studies are taught in class and aligned with global requirements? So I think Dr. Sujita ma'am would be the right person to cover this question. So ma'am, would you please take on the question?
Yeah, sure. I think that if you connect with the student group, probably the student group will talk a lot about it. But yes, I can definitely give an insight on that, what kind of case study and the project we take up in the marketing. Usually, the HBR cases are very much normal to take up in all the business schools as well. But actually, in our classes, we also bring the protagonist to the class, which gives a very live experience that what kind of case solution you are handling and is it very much aligned with the businesses or not. And also we take up such live projects wherein you get into the market, you understand the market scenario, you understand, do the market research, and we also sometimes align that with the companies wherein you work with the companies and you understand that how it goes. Also talking about the global requirement which you have asked about, I think we are all the courses are very much aligned with the international standards, and we are well aligned with our alumni team as well, and the alumni, those who are placed across the globe. So we always get the input from the industry, from the alumni, to keep our courses very much aligned with the global requirement. So I think I have answered the questions.
Yes,
you.
ma'am. Thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am, for clearing up this doubt. Next question that I can see is which companies recruit for graduates in sustainability management, and what kind of roles can we expect for after doing graduation? Sorry, post graduation is must be from sustainability management. So I think Dr. Ravi Sharma sir would be the right person to answer this question. So please take up this question for us.
Yeah, Anjali, thank you. The question is divided, what I got is into specific categories, what companies visit for sustainability management and what are the roles that are provided in SM. So answer to first, already we have provided some glimpse to the companies in our presentation. Students can visit our website and look for placement brochure also, but just to name few companies, not name few companies, companies for sustainability management at SIIB, they are core manufacturing companies. They visit consultancy, top three consultancies they visit to SIIB, and banking sector, some banking companies they also visit for sustainability management and domains related to sustainability management, along with the advocacy and different groups, companies they visit to SIIB for placement. Coming to the next question, roles after pursuing your sustainability management course. So the role varies depending on the type of experience and the companies that they are coming. But yeah, of course, managerial level positions are offered and the specialization in energy and environment sector. EHS roles are there, auditor roles in energy and environment auditing. Apart from that, environmental compliances and due diligence officer, ESG analyst, and climate risk and sustainability consultant roles are widely offered, as we have seen in the past trends. I hope I answered.
Thank you so much, sir, for answering the question in great detail. Arya Sushmita is asking, is maths more acceptable? And if yes, what is the expected cutoff? So I think Dr. Dinesh sir would be the right person to address this question. So, sir, would you please take up that question?
Who is asking that? Mukul?
Sir, Arya Sushmita, is maths more acceptable? If acceptable, then what is the
Maths code,
cutoff?
okay, right, yeah. So for symbiosis, we generally take the SNAP scores only, right? So we do not take the math scores, right?
Thank you so much, sir. Priyansh is also asking, how is HR specialization in SIIB different from that in CMHRD? So I think that would also land in Dr. Dhanesh's wheelhouse. So, sir, would you please answer that question?
Sure. Yeah. Good morning, Priyansh. A very interesting question you have asked, right? So, to provide you information that all the institutes of Symbiosis are under the umbrella brand of Symbiosis International Deemed University, right? So, when you look at the program structure of SCMHRD and SIIB, the pattern would remain the same, where you start with a list of electives, where you start with the core courses and then you move towards the electives, right? But where the difference arises is that the list of electives, okay, so the students choose from the list of electives, and depending upon where the majorities is choosing, the electives are differing. Otherwise, both SIIB and SCMHRD have access to the same basket of courses. Additionally, where SCMHRD also where there's a difference is that it was started as a HR centric program, right? So, candidly, SMHRD would have a larger alumni base in HR in comparison to SIIB, which was started predominantly with the IB orientation, right? Okay. We also have faculties from SMHRD as we are located at the Hinjewadi campus who are here to take a few of the courses. And similarly, SIIB faculties also visit SMHRD to take a few of their courses. So we look at possible collaborations as well. We also have guest lectures from alumni as well, who are from the Symbiosis umbrella, as well as from SIIB and SMHRD, speaking at various locations, right? Okay, so hope I've answered your question, Priyansh.
Thank you so much, sir. I think Priyansh would be satisfied with the answer. And sir, Yashaswini is asking, what is the scope for professionals of sustainability management in India as well as abroad? I think Dr. Ravi sir would be able to answer that question very well. Please.
Good to continue where I stopped earlier. The sustainability management course, I already explained that, yes, of course, it leads to a variety of careers in India and abroad, which I already explained that it includes consultant roles, corporate sustainability managers, environmental roles, profiles are there, analyst profiles are there. Also, I talked about various sectors, variety of sectors where you can be absorbed, including the business sector, not only into the manufacturing and core engineering firms, but also in the healthcare sector or into the agriculture sector as well, because there is a lot of demand nowadays across the sector for energy, environment, and sustainability field. So that I think you by pursuing a course on sustainability management, it offers very diverse roles and profiles in all the sectors nowadays. Whether it's a healthcare or it's a manufacturing or it's a agriculture sector. So profiles are diverse, and many of our students have proved that, and they are working abroad. I already explained that top three consulting firms they are visiting SIB, and they are working there, and many of our students are now doing good, and many of our alumni they have created that benchmark by reaching those profiles, by accessing those profiles. Yeah. So the career is bright, and it is a hot, you can say, the recent trend in sustainability management. It is there and widely accepted by different companies. So I think I have covered enough on that. Yeah. Any specific, I'm open.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. So SIB is welcoming you all to the sustainability management program as per the industry demands, and with a pool of approximately more than 5,000 plus alumni network, you will be in the safe hands. So it's a right choice to apply for SIB. So moving on to the next question that I have been seeing for so long. A student is asking that I would like to know if IB requires a background in economics. I am an engineering grad and have little to no background in IB. If you could please help me understand the requirements of the course, if engineers opt for IB or it's majorly economics graduate. So I think Dr. Neha Patwardhan ma'am would be the right person to pick up the question, please.
Right. As answered earlier, you don't require any specific economics background for IB. Always you will have the edge if you have the economics background, but as such, not required at all. So, as mentioned earlier, we do offer courses in first semester with respect to basics of economics as well, right? So, with respect to marketing, finance, HR, supply chain, for all the students, we do offer basic courses, right, which will give you the background of that particular domain. And then in this, from the second semester, your core subjects will start. So, answering to your question, no, you can definitely take IB program. You can opt for IB program if you don't have economics background, right? Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. The next question is related to agribusiness. Yash is asking, how is agribusiness in SIIB different from SIBM Nagpur's MBA in food in agribusiness? I think Dr. Sushant Malik would be the right person for this
Okay.
question.
Okay, so
Sir, please.
as we have already heard that SIIB has a legacy of 32 years. So MBA and AB program at SIIB also has a legacy of 20 years. We started this program in 2004. So though the program at SIBM Nagpur and SIIB, the program in agribusiness management at SIIB and food and agribusiness at SIBM Nagpur fall under the same umbrella of Symbiosis International University. And as Dr. Dharmesh has already said that told that they also have the access to same set of courses, but SIB definitely has an edge because we have a legacy of 20 years. So again, the number of alumni base that we have for agribusiness is quite a large, and the program at SIBM Nagpur is relatively new. Also, as we are in IB B school, the students also get a chance to study courses related to international business along with the MBA in agribusiness program at SIIB.
Thank you so much, sir. The next question from Ms. Bahati is about supply chain management. He's asking if someone can provide a little brief about supply chain and logistics operations and specialization. So, sir, Krishnamurthy sir, if you would be able to shed a little light on the same subject, it would be
Yeah,
really helpful.
thank you. I have seen another question also related to that. Just a second. Yeah, we do offer supply chain operations as part of the supply chain. That is the question. Yeah. Okay. So basically, see, marketing, finance, HR, right? Like that, we have supply chain also. That includes the operations domain. If you're an engineer, let's say suppose, then you could join as operations jobs opportunities. That means you will be on the shop floor. You will be in the manufacturing department and doing the job profiles. And if you ask me broader lines, then if you take a in-house and global logistics, then it is divided into inventory, warehousing, sourcing, etc. Or if you are a little bit mathematics acumen, if you have, then you can choose the supply chain analytics. So there are different verticals within this you could pursue. And most important, if you would like to be in the pure domain of supply chain, then reverse logistics is emerging now. That is one. And retail side, last mile logistics, quality control. And apart from this, another area is emerging is with the AI and with the background of little computer knowledge. Then you can pursue within the domain of enterprise resource planning. So there are different verticals within the supply chain, not only operations as such for only the engineers where they have the background of the particular engineering field. But supply chain offers a 360-degree view of the business as such, so that within the supply chain line, you could pick your area of interest. So broadly, as I mentioned, warehouse management. Another I forgot is the core is the analytics, as I said. Another general management application is the project management. within the supply chain, if you are able to lead the team of people, then you could facilitate networking in terms of logistics. So there are different areas one could see within the supply chain, provided you have the interest, not the background necessarily. Since many of our faculty colleagues have shared, within first semester you get to know the different subjects that is required as a basics. So with that help, you could, in the second semester, you could, identify your skill set and accordingly plan. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. So students, you can always explore the subjects in the first year and choose as per your requirement. You'll get ample time to do so. So here I can see that Pawan has been raising his hand for a while now. If I can ask Pawan, do you have any questions to ask? Do you want to ask something, Pawan? I think he had raised his hand by mistake. Moving on to the next question, which is asked by Yashashwini Reddy. The question is, are there any opportunities for international exchange program, partnerships, or projects in global sustainability? I think Dr. Dharmesh Mishra, sir, and Dr. Ravi, sir, basically would answer the question.
Okay, maybe internationalization part can be covered by Dhanesh. Talking about global sustainability projects, yes, a lot of internship opportunities will be provided where you will be working on global projects. And apart from that, research projects and funded projects available with the faculties, you will get a chance to work on those projects related to climate change, communities, and whatever funding projects that we have. Apart from that, you will be get chance to work through live projects with different companies, and where you can work on different projects related to sustainability, not only in sustainability, but providing consultancy or helping them, assisting them on achieving certain solutions, to provide solutions to them related to sustainability and reportings. So definitely, yes, to answer it, yes, you will get a lot of opportunities. Apart from that, internationalization, we have different, which Dr. Dharmesh definitely will talk about. We have different collaborations with different universities where you will get opportunity as a part of student exchange program. Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir. For more information, anytime you can visit our website or contact the admissions relations team. Moving on to the next question, are there any projects or field visit specifically in marketing which can give us an idea about real world problems? So I think Dr. Sujata ma'am would be the right person to take up the question.
Yeah, sure, Anvi. Yeah, I think this question was there before as well, similar to this. So yes, you will definitely have a lot of projects because every subject we have experiential learning. In the experiential learning, wherein students go to the field. So not only in marketing, actually in all the areas we have experiential learning. So with the subject, definitely you have one experiential learning exposure, which is a field experience learning exposure. Apart from that, yes, we do organize yearly one industrial visit wherein students go to the industry. And then about the project, yes, there are not only the projects which are in the field in India, but we also have projects which are international collaborative projects, wherein if you are able to make it to a level, then probably you are also being called. Like many of our students have participated in the global collaboration project, also participating in the many of the areas wherever they organize year-wise. Like last year, it was in Thailand. So many of the students participated there. So yes, definitely the projects and the field visit are definitely very, very the focus area where we like to give the real-time exposure to the class. Yes, I hope I could answer the question. Thank you, Sakshi.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Sakshi has also asked one more question. She has asked, what kind of fieldwork opportunities does the college offer across all domains? So I think every one of the faculty members would be able to answer the question for their respective domains. So I think we would start with Dr. Neha ma'am, and then we'll move on with uh, other faculty members as well.
Right. So, with respect to we have summer internships, right? SIP programs, which do give the practical exposure to the students as a part of a curriculum. Then experiential learning, as mentioned by Suchita ma'am. In finance, we give students live projects and case studies and assignments on Bloomberg Terminal, CMI Progress, which are the most popular databases, which give real-time access to the data, and students can work on that and they prepare their own case studies. Then we do take visits to Bloomberg office, which is in Mumbai, and where they have 60 to 80 Bloomberg terminals where the students get the live exposure. And also in dissertation, which is a part of fourth semester, students get the exposure of the live data and they work on a research project. So these are the various, phases right from first to fourth semester where we offer projects to the students. Students work on that. And this is for all the specializations, and specifically with respect to finance, we take students to the Bloomberg office, Mumbai, as a part of field visit. Right.
Thank you so much, ma'am. That was for finance, and now for marketing. I think Suchita ma'am would be able to answer the question.
Yeah. So, like in first semester, we take up for all the courses the experiential learning. So, wherein for marketing, we associate that with the market research or kind of whatever the consumer behavior kind of study. And then we also have a lot of databases wherein we explore those databases to explore that in the class, like Euromonitor or CMI. The SIU has a lot of database portals, so we utilize that. And then moving on to the second semester, which is more application or the, like it is subject oriented, you get into the specialization part. So herein it is more of the specific specialization related projects are given where the companies are also coming in, like for the marketing, if I talk about if there is a product launch. And so the students work on the product launch. It's a real time exposure to the students. Then we also have a lot of events organized in the college, wherein during the event, if it is an entrepreneurial event, so the businesses get associated with us for whatever problem they're dealing with. If they're dealing with a problem of sales related issue, our student work on that and give the solution as a consultant to the companies. And even for the different kind of sponsorships, the companies are getting associated with us, and we many times give them solutions related to marketing and sales domain. And then in the third semester and second semester, you also have a summer internship, which is again a project-based exposure to the student. And then in third semester, you have live projects, which is again more with the industry exposure to give the real-time exposure to the students. And definitely fourth semester is more on the dissertation. And if you get some hands-on experience with the companies, you work on that. So every semester, actually, we focus very much on connecting with the industry. So the industry academia collaboration is one of the focus which SIB always keeps a focus on. I hope, marketing is a field wherein, and all the management domain, actually, we correlate with that. And the real-time problem of the businesses, which the businesses are dealing with, we focus on that. Yes, you can move on to the next
Thank you so much,
specialization.
ma'am. And for HR, Dharmesh sir would be able to answer the question for HR. So the question is for field work visits, what does SIIB offer when it comes to different domains? So for HR, Dharmesh sir would be able to answer the question.
Thank you for that question. In addition to what my colleagues have mentioned, we also encourage students to do, for example, last year we had a rule that the students are expected to take part in two case studies, and it could be in India or it could be a global problem which you're addressing. And many of our students across specializations, if I have to take HR, so participated in XLRI tests. IIM Lucknow, and they have also won prizes. So it is essentially to make the students ready with respect to the competition which is at SIIB, and also outside to also know that what sort of preparation, or what sort of real life problems are being tackled by the industry, which are then showcased as a case study problem. In terms of industry visits, we do undertake industry visits to assembly lines. We have gone to Tata Motors, Atlas Copco. We have also visited new age technology companies like ACOPS. We also encourage our alumni to do skill-based workshops on the weekends, and it's done across all specializations, including HR, where the alumni on the strength of their industry experience, they speak about it, and they also bring in a skill area, and they do that exercise over weekends here, right? Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. And for SCM, Dr. Inumala would be.
Yeah, in fact, all the three colleagues have shared predominantly about the resources that we have at our disposal, right? So most of the in terms of projects, actually, we have a good databases within the campus. And database is not only related to the data as such, it is research databases also. So students able to use all these resources in their projects. Apart from these, in fact, we have started field visits nearby areas like Chakan plant, Mahindra and Tata Motors, and other within the vicinity of Pune and Mumbai. We are able to make the visits in terms of sometimes we would like to see the product layout, assembly line, and some of the manufacturing hubs nearby. So depending on the opportunity that we could get, so these tours have been arranged. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. For sustainability management, we'll move on with Dr. Ravi Sharma. And then after that, we would be talking with Dr. Sushant Malik, sir. So, sir, would you please answer the questions?
Yeah. So for sustainability management also, most of the activities are same that covered by my colleagues. Specific to sustainability management, we conduct field visits to different power sector projects, plants, and manufacturing sector, like bioethanol production plant we visited. So students get exposure to different bioresources, as well as we do engage with students through experiential learning and mini projects. Apart from that, students are encouraged to and also provided handhold support through customized mentoring to participate in conferences and different B school level competitions and case studies. And a lot of live projects and summer internship program, they also provide valuable opportunity for students to polish their skills. Yeah.
Again, the basic pack that my colleagues have mentioned remains the same. Along with that, we have in past organized field visits for our students to understand innovative value chain models, innovative business models in the area of agribusiness, to nearby business parks, horticulture parks, or even FMCG factories, etc. And along with that, with specific details of agribusiness, our students every year our students win competitions at prestigious agribusiness conclaves and competitions organized by Ahmedabad, Manage, NAM, NIAM, and so on.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, everyone. Due to paucity of time, now I think it's time to wind up the session. And it's I would just like to say that it's always a pleasure to present the legacy of SIIB. And I thank you, every faculty member and all the viewers, on the behalf of admissions committee, for joining us, giving us your valuable time. And faculties, I thank you all for giving us valuable insights. I think we have cleared all the doubts of the students. Students, if you still have any doubts, you're always free to connect with us on Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, Twitter, and many more social media platforms. We are waiting for you. Kindly do connect with us and clear your doubts in case any. Thank you, faculties. to be here and catering to the questions of the students. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.